Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Roberts of Roberts Family and Sports Chiropractic, located in the Roxborough section of Philadelphia. And today I'm here to talk to you about being fit while you sit in your car. The reason why this is so important is because your posture while you sit in your car can directly cause imbalance in your spine and nervous system. When we look at the spine from the side, ideally the head should be directly over the shoulders with an arc-shaped forward-facing curve in the cervical or neck region. There should be a curve going in the opposite direction in the mid-back or thoracic region, and then a curve in the same direction in the low back as the cervical spine, forward-facing curve. The ears should be directly in line with the center of the body while you sit upright in a car. So it's important not to have your head come forward over your shoulders, or to be driving your car slouching to the side, leaning on a console. It's important to try and keep normal upright posture while you sit in front of the car. From the 1994 article from the American Journal of Pain Management, states that posture affects and moderates every physiological function, from breathing, hormone production, spinal pain, headache, mood, blood pressure, pulse, and lung capacity are all directly influenced by your posture. That's really common sense. If your head's forward over your shoulders, you're compressing the area where your lungs are, not allowing you to breathe in optimally and breathe out optimally. You're causing stress and tension on this area of your spine, which is where the direct nerve supply comes out and goes to things like your heart and lungs, as well as to your shoulders, hands, and fingers. So it's essential to have upright posture while you sit in a car. We're going to demonstrate that by showing you how to properly sit. Ideally, you want to have a 90-degree angle of your knees. Obviously, you're going to need to use your right foot while you drive to extend and flex your foot while using the gas pedal. But you want to try and have your hips as balanced as possible, sitting back in your car. Ideally, you would like to have a lumbar support behind your lower back to support the lumbar spine. It's very important to not have things like a wallet in your back pocket, which is going to cause imbalance or unevenness in your spine as you drive. Especially on a long road trip, this is going to cause a substantial amount of imbalance in your spine, can lead to things like pain, but it's always going to lead to less than optimum function of the nerve supply coming out of this area. The nerves coming out of this portion of the lower back go directly to things like your sex organs, your colon, prostate for men, and the nerves going down the legs into the toes come out of the low back. So it's essential to have good posture while you sit upright in your car. Also, it's essential to make sure that your rearview mirror is in an elevated position. So what I suggest is that you sit nice and straight in your chair when you sit in your car and change where your rearview mirror is in relation to where you normally have it. Most people will find that the rearview mirror is tilted down. If you tilt your rearview mirror up when you sit upright in your car, that will remind you to sit upright as you sit in the car. Don't change the rearview mirror, just change the way you sit while you're driving. This is an essential tip to try and keep your spine and nervous system stable while you drive. So let's recap some of the things that are important while you drive. It's essential to not have your head forward over your shoulders, to not lean over one side or the other while you're driving, to not have anything in your back pocket, and to keep your knees as balanced as possible to support your hips and allow your leg to flex and extend while you're either applying the brake or the accelerator pedal. Also, again, one of the biggest points to remember is that when you sit upright in your car, to have your rearview mirror adjusted so that'll remind you each time you get in the car to sit in an upright, balanced posture. Lastly, it's important to have your headrest supporting the back of your head so that if by chance you get into an accident, your head will be supported and you will reduce the amount of damage to your body. Again, having the headrest in the supported position will help maintain ideal posture while you drive. I'm Dr. Lenny Roberts from Roberts Family and Sports Chiropractic, trying to remind you to take care of your spine while you drive. Your spine houses your nervous system, and it's essential for you to keep ideal posture while you drive and be safe while you're on the road.